Hi guys, just a quick video about how to propagate hydrangeas. They're very expensive plants, so if you've got the time and the inclination, I'm going to show you how to get some very cheaply. First you need a hydrangea plant, preferably a stem without a flower on it, and then make a cut just below a bud. I did want about 9. This one was a tiny plant when I bought it, and it was still about £17, 3, 4, 5. You know, prices in garden centres are ridiculous. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so if you can get some for nothing, it just takes a few years. Yeah, as I say, if they're expensive plants, they're lovely plants, they live for years and years and years. That's what we got. I'm going to show you what to do with them. I've got a tray with 9 pots in. Put some soil in. Just a free draining compost. It'd been better if I'd put a bit of grit in it, but I don't have any, so this is fine. It's just a normal peat-free compost. It's a bit dry. So there's 2 types of cuttings. There's hardwood cuttings and softwood cuttings, and they are basically what it says. I think softwood cuttings are like spring and into June, which is where we are now. And hardwood cuttings are after June, basically as it sounds. The new growth has started to grow hard. The only difference it makes, I think, the hardwood are a little bit less likely to rot. Again, I looked on the internet, and there's a million and one lots of advice, sticking things in bananas and oh god, all sorts. As always with my gardening, it's not exactly rough and ready, but I'm not faffing about. Bit of luck, I'll have enough plants here to plant me another couple of hydrangeas. And I'll have plenty to give away to friends. So we get our cutting. Make sure you can see this. This is the bit we're going to use. This is the softwood cutting. This is I'm not going to waste this, but it's this that I want, and we just need to cut it off below a node, which is there. We'll clear off some of these bottom leaves. We'll clear off these, and we'll cut off this just so it doesn't put all its strength into keeping the leaf going. It wants to put its strength into here, into making a root. I think actually I'll just take it one more there. Now you can get some rooting compound from the garden centres, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to bob that in there. That's it. And again, we've got a bit of the hardwood, so we'll cut that off. We'll strip those leaves there. Strip that leaf there. Strip that leaf there. Cut that in half. And there you go. Speed is somewhat of the essence, because you don't want them drying out. Again, there's quite still one of last year's flowers. So again, I'll just take that off there, below the node. Take that off, take that off, take that off. Take that off, I think. Cut that in half. Cut that in half. In fact, I'll take that one off. Nice one there. As I say, I mean, I've not a problem spending money in garden centres, but they're just ridiculous now. I bet you'd pay £30 for a hydrangea. I mean, these will be, you know, a good few years before the one I bought is taken at about 8 years to get to the size it's got. But for me, this is the pleasure of gardening, getting things for nothing, growing things from seed, growing things from cutting. You've lost nothing, and you might get some free plants. Again, this is attached, so I don't really want this old stem, I think, so I'll just cut that off. This is going to be a small one, isn't it? So strip that, strip that, strip that, strip that, cut that, there you go. Let's see what we got left. So we'll cut that there. Sure, I've got enough. Need another 5. Now it does say on the internet when you've done this, put your cuttings into a plastic bag. For a couple of weeks. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to put them in the greenhouse. It's quite hot or warm and humid in there. Keep them well watered. This is a small one. See what happens here. Yeah, keep them well watered. In about a month, you should have some. You should have some roots if it's been a success. If it hasn't, you won't have. And as I say, you've lost nothing, have you? How long's this taken us? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? Tiny one there. Firm them in. Get rid of this because otherwise the dog will be eating it all. So there you go then, guys, that's it. Give them a water. I'll put a label in, and as I say, I'll come back to you in about a month or so, see if we've got any roots on them or any new shoots. But it's going to be okay in here I'm going to try them without a plastic bag. I think they'll be okay in here. And if you think eventually there's 30, nearly 10, there'll be about 200 or 300 pounds worth of plants from the garden centre. There you go then, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I really do like hydrangeas. I won't have room to plant any of these. Maybe one, maybe two, I think. Yeah. Oh, go on then. I can see a place where I could get 3 in. But it'll be a few years yet. But yeah, it's so much fun growing plants from seed, from cuttings. If you've never done it, give it a go. There's hydrangeas everywhere. People have got them in parks and gardens. I'm sure if you ask, they wouldn't mind you taking a few cuttings. But for now, I will say thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Cheerio.